Hi everyone, welcome to this edition of 5 Minutes with Exceptional Thinkers. Today we feature a young man that has done something that is going to bring about the change that we desire to see in our nation and obviously in any other country that is probably in our situation. His name is Mwaaka Lwiindi. Mwaaka, welcome to this edition of 5 Minutes with Exceptional Thinkers.
Thank you.
Okay, would you kindly tell us who is Mwaaka Lwiindi?
Well, Mwaaka Lwiindi is an economist by profession. He's a Christian. He's an author of the book The Rich Beggar. He also likes eating.
I guess everybody does like eating, yeah?
Yeah. I like networking. I like anything that is thought-provoking, really. I like that.
Okay, good to hear that. So you mentioned the book that you authored, The Rich Beggar, the Zambian Paradox. Would you kindly tell us how did this book come into being? What inspired you or what led you to write this particular book?
Alright, so as you can see from the book, The Rich Beggar, there's a map of Zambia and there's also hands that you can see of, a beggar. So the book just basically talks about Zambia being a rich beggar. This is a country that is very rich, but then majority of the people are beggars. So why exactly that the case? That is why I call it the Zambian paradox, because really it's a paradox, because if you are rich, you ought to be a giver, not a beggar. So the book brings out a number of factors that I feel have contributed to us being rich beggars as a country. And what really inspired me is my passion to uplift the livelihoods of an average Zambian. Because, I mean, we shouldn't just complain and say, no, Zambia is poor, but we have to offer solutions. So I would like to offer solutions that I think would work. And that is my inspiration for the book.
All right, thank you so much for that explanation. And it brings me to the point that I would like to zero in. The last chapter in the book talks about the Zambian dream. How does the ideal Zambia look like to you?
Alright, so the ideal Zambia to me would be a Zambia that is, in a very short sentence, a Zambia that is liberal in thinking and conservative in culture. What that means is we have to be abreast of new ideas, we have to be fighting with ideas and not each other. We have to have one dream to make Zambia great. See how Americans have the American dream, and a child who's born today in America will have that energy to say, I want to live up to the American dream. And that is the concept that I'm trying to propose. If we can have motivational speakers, philanthropists, politicians, and whoever come together and say, there is this thing called the Zambian dream, and all of us have one goal to say, I want to reach the Zambian dream. Now, the Zambian dream is basically just anything you can be without being put down by society, because we have a lot of pulling down of each other in our society. So we need kids to believe that they too can go to the moon, that they too can be whatever they want, they too can be the best footballers in the world. And that is basically the Zambian dream.
Those are very profound thoughts, Mwaaka. You make it clear in your book that you do not have any political intentions. Let's just make that clear on camera, if you would. Do you have any vision of becoming a politician at some point?
Well, some time back I did, but later I changed because I realized that perhaps I can make more impact as an economist, as an author, rather than a politician. Because I mean, there are certain skills that you need as a politician. Not that I lack those skills, but I feel I can make a greater impact as an economist. So, well, right now I can confidently say I don't have any political ambitions.
Alright, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with 5 Minutes with Exceptional Thinkers, Mwaaka. We look forward to seeing you, and we look forward to the change that your book is going to bring in our country. So thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.